What's going on, YouTube? It's Q back here again with another video for you. In today's video, I'm here with the first generation BMW X5 M. So this is a 2010 model. So this is one of the first, if not the first, super SUV. So we got a 4.4 liter twin turbo V8 up under the hood with 500 horsepower. So that's still fast by today's standard. But what we're gonna do today, we're gonna get this thing on the road and see how it drives 15 years later. So this X5M is going to be for sale at ARC. I'll have it linked down in the description below should you want to buy one of these. $14,000. This car was probably 80K, 70K when it first came out. So you could buy a used Mitsubishi Mirage for 14K or a BMW X5M for 14K. You know what comes along with that, so I'm not even going to say it. So let's take a look around the car and we're going to get it on the road, see how it drives all these years later. So just in case you didn't know what I meant by that last statement, used German cars. This is very cheap to get into, but it's still a German car. And it was $80,000 at one point in time, so the maintenance is going to be that of an $80,000 car. Disclaimer, most people know, but if you didn't, you still got to maintain one of these things, and it's going to have BMW maintenance to come along with it, which is more expensive than the Ford or a Mitsubishi that I mentioned earlier. Now you know. Up under the hood, don't see a whole lot of nothing with all these plastic covers. I'm going to go ahead and let it on back down. So you're going to tell it's an M car by this lower fascia down here. It's going to be a little bit more aggressive. We have active aero down there. Big, beefy, deep dish 5-spoke tires. And this color looks silver, but it's actually got a slight tint of blue to it. So the back tires are so wide and so girthy. Can I say that? YouTube be acting out when I be saying certain words. But you can tell it's subtly a little bit extra wider. And looking at it, it's got a Valvetronic exhaust on here. This is a V8 and it will roar. Practicality of it, M-Bash, there we go. Power lift gate. Privacy cover, leather, and this has a dual way opening tailgating feature, so you can tailgate in the back of the X5. Not bad, not bad. Close that, take a peek in the back seat, then the front, then we drive. Back seat, leather. This reminds me of my BMW. So a bunch of leather on the side of the seats. Battery might be back here too, I don't know. This does look like my 1990 BMW. They didn't change the style up too much. Door don't open all that wide. Sitting behind myself, ample space. Got like 2-3 inches of leg room. Panoramic sunroof. Very comfortable, soft, supple leather. Heated seats back here too. Let's go on up to the front. More leather on the door, more storage. This is going to be an automatic, I believe a 6-speed dual clutch. More very soft, plush leather memory seats. Fit a couple things in the center storage area. Even got a phone charging capability. But let's get in here and drive. Let's go ahead and start her up. I want to see what that Valvetronic sound like. Lovely. We do have just below 95,000 miles on here. I told you this car is 15 years old. You over there acting like it's brand new. Calm down. So it is already tinted. You can see out of it clearly. Thick, chunky steering wheel. We got paddle shifters as well. And BMW does this thing with all these stalks for cruise control. Audis do that as well. And then the vent control, the temperature. I'm just going to turn that off so the sake you don't hear the whole time. So let's take off. How do we take off? Flip it downward. Gonna rev all the way out to 7,000. Sounding good on the inside. Normally if an exhaust is going to drone, it's going to be around 25, your normal cruising speed. That's what I normally hear it at. So I don't hear any of that. Haven't heard it as well. Somebody's gonna say I revved it out before I even warmed the car up. How do you think I got to the spot I was in, man? I drove there. The car is warm. We good. We do have a head-up display. And BMW's thing used to be amber light and everything. It's easiest, the most visible to see, easy on the eyes as well. So, not amber, orange. So, all the lighting in these BMWs, even my 1990 BMW has orange lighting in here. Let me see what this manual shifting is about. Ooh! That ain't gonna get old. Oh yeah. Slap it back to automatic for the moment. These turn signals return back to center once you flick them. Everything on here is very heavy, and that's why I wanted to close the door as well with you all. It's like a bank vault. It's just huge noise isolation up in here. Everything is heavy. Just steering's heavy, durable, leather feels heavy. This is like the thickest, most high quality materials that they will use in here. The interior is pretty plain as well. You can see it ain't nothing but black in here. Ain't no contrast and nothing. I don't even see no M stitching. All I see is this M badge on the steering wheel. Is this even an M car? Of course it's an M car. I told y'all that. It's not even a glove box. I didn't see one. And there go a new. Is that a 5 or a 3 series? Everything got so big these days. Had to roll my window down. I thought I had the radio on. But that's the motorcycle over there. Oh, we got those copper pennies on. Penny Hardaway. Y'all not into basketball shoes. Never mind. Never mind. So this is about to be my moon simulation over here. Suspension is a little bit on the sporty side. Soaks it up, but the suspension is stiffer than a normal or a modern X5 would be. The sophistication came a little bit later on. So this is the first generation M SUV, as I mentioned earlier. So kind of cool to see where BMW had their head at. Rear wheel drive. Pretty sure it's rear wheel drive as well. M cars got the all wheel drive versions later on. Not sure which year, but this could have it. Somebody drop a comment, let me know. I just hopped in it and drove it. It's an opportunity I could not pass up. Brakes bike well. Steering is nice and heavy. I like that a lot. Very communicative. I like this. Cars, most modern cars have gone so far away from steering feel, and even modern BMWs, like it's just no steering feel. Like where is it all at? But this one is nice and heavy. I'm not sure when. Actually, I do know when they stopped putting steering. These after the E90 M3s or the E90 BMW 3 Series, the steering just kind of went out the window. Will hear a little bit of noise on the inside. I think it's due to the low profile tires. Oh dang, this ain't got the where I flick it once and it do 3 flicks. That's interesting. When did that become a thing? This thing don't look or feel like such an old car. 15 years old. That's wild. Racing. Boom. Suspension nice and taut. About to see how it handles in just a minute here. And I'm gonna drive it in manual mode because that's what I love to do so much. Got a little bit of burble. And we're about to take it on the highway. Steering is so heavy on here. Hey. Whoa, we were up to speed very quickly. Did not feel like it. How fast are these shifts? Wow, definitely high to speed really well. Put this thing in auto mode. Even on the highway, it's just smooth. Like I said, it is windy. I do hear some wind noise, which I'm shocked. I didn't think I was gonna hear anything. Make sure I got the windows tightly closed, which I do. But I think the noise is gonna be coming from the tires. And just as quickly as we merged into traffic, about to merge right on see what it's like. I gotta go back to manual mode again. I'm shocked this only has 6 gears. But like I said, they do like 8-speed dual clutches now, or sometimes automatics in these M cars. But now, or this time, it's a 6-speed. It's aggressive. I like it. Got a lot of love for M cars, even though I don't review them. That ain't my fault. I just don't have access to review them. And I didn't turn on this cruise control by mistake. I'll turn that off. Oh no, I didn't. Got 60 miles to empty as well. Oop. I didn't downshift fast enough, so it did it for me. I don't know how BMW does it, but these V8s be somewhat fuel efficient. Getting like 20 miles to the gallon cruising in these things. American V8s don't do that unless you're cruising in the Corvette. But just average, just commuting, not just on the highway, BMWs do quite well. Minimal roll in here too. Uh-oh, why this dude just stopping? What's going on? That Grand Wagoneer can't handle a curve? Gets up to speed so fast. Back to automatic mode it goes. This X5 M is a fine piece of automotive history. If you want to own one of these, go check out ARC, because like I said, this is one of the first of these super SUVs, which is all the rave right now. All these SUVs are just dumb quick, high horsepower, and this is the pioneer of it. I need gas now. Don't be alarmed, man. This thing is mechanically fine. I just need to put some gas up in here. I told you I had 59 miles to empty, and there it goes. Need some gas. High to speed very well, because I'm doing 75 and it feels like I'm doing 60. But yeah, if you guys got any questions about it, drop a comment, let me know. I can reach out to How. Maybe he'll be in the comments as well. But huge shout out to ARC for letting me take this fine piece of machinery for a test drive. It's not too often that I get to drive a BMW. I gotta buy them myself, but here we go. Nice, fine, clean example. It's super clean on the interior as well. I didn't showcase that a whole lot because I know y'all just want to see what it's like to drive. And for $14,000, it's not a whole lot or anything out there better than this X5 M. But like I said earlier, this is a German vehicle. Maintenance is not cheap. You can't just go to your local Valvoline and get the same type of oil. It has higher quality materials or more expensive materials. It might not even necessarily be higher quality. Oh my goodness, just found the M button. Why change gonna be automatic? Thought it was gonna do it let me do it manually, but yep, under the bridge, fail. But yeah, this was the M button I was looking for the whole time. So yeah, that would have been fun to see what it was like to drive in the more aggressive mode. This was just regular mode that I showed y'all, so it does get more aggressive. Maybe we could do a little baby pull. Ooh. Oh yeah. Aggressive, more aggressive. Shifts even get more aggressive too with this M mode on. The steering get heavier? My goodness, I thought it was already heavy in regular mode. Good God. Yeah, you can have a bunch of fun in here. Should I spin it back and do that again? I know what it is. I had an E39 M5 and it reminds me of that, so a little bit reminiscent. And that car was fast. It even kept up with Scat Packs, but it was much older. Very, very torquey. So this ain't got BMW's inline 6, the V8. Their V8's got a ton of torque. It's like American muscle. But yeah, I'll definitely see myself driving in one of these, daily driving. Set yourself aside some money for the maintenance. This exhaust sounds great. Shifts are quick too. Do one more little pull, and then we'll wrap it up, guys. Alright, now, that's all I gotta say about that. If you're interested, it's available at ARC. Link is in the description. You all remember to drive safe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.